Do you ever look at a goal or a project and realize you have so much to do that it just becomes completely overwhelming and you freeze up? I'm Marley Musarra, mentor for heart-centered and amplified living, and today we're going to be talking about overwhelm. We'll talk about an awesome metaphor and concept to explain overwhelm and how to overcome it. Then we'll talk about a personal story from my journey, as well as 5 steps towards moving from overwhelm to the I've got this mindset. And why is this important? Because I want you to move past the drama of overwhelm and be able to carry on with your dreams. So, to get started, the concept and metaphor for dealing with overwhelm. When you're overwhelmed, imagine you are in this space of looking at the top of a gigantic staircase, and you're looking at the top and you're like, how am I ever gonna get there? I'm so overwhelmed. And then, rather than that, being able to manage and be in the present moment of capability is looking at just one step at a time. This might sound obvious, there are even songs about it, but being able to say, okay, yes, the top of that staircase is overwhelming, but if I were to just do one stair, if I were to be present with this one single step, okay, I can do that, I can take this step, that's easy, we've got this. And then you've taken one step, and then you're on to the next, and eventually you are at the top of that massive staircase. So as simple as it seems, sometimes we forget it. Think of one step at a time rather than top of the staircase. A personal story from my journey is when I was first starting my online business, first became a yoga teacher, I was thinking about where I wanted to be versus where I was, and it was completely overwhelming. I was like, how am I ever gonna get there? I need to build a website. I don't know how to build a website. I need to make a business bank account. That sounds scary and intimidating. X, Y, and Z. There were all of these things. So for a while, I was just stuck. I didn't do anything. I kept teaching my classes, but I was really intimidated by the top of this online business staircase. And eventually, someone recommended just break it down into one thing. What's one step? And the easiest step in that moment was go do a photo shoot for my website. And then I was able to start building the website. So although this was an extremely simple, easy step, it helped as a huge investment towards my website, my online business, all of that. So again, think of that one thing and take the overwhelm away, come back to the present moment and a sense of full capability and confidence. Lastly, the 5 steps to moving from overwhelm to the I've got this mindset. So step number 1, when you notice you are feeling overwhelmed and you're in that hectic state, pause, take a break, completely stop everything you're doing that's making you feel overwhelmed, put the to-do list away for a minute, and just be where you're at. Be with that overwhelm. Okay, step number 2. Shake it off. Move that energy. The feeling of being overwhelmed is an extremely high-charged feeling. So discharge it if you need to shake, if you need to sound, if you need to roar, or lion's breath. Do what you need to do to release that energy. Cry if you must, but discharge that overwhelm. Let the body relax a little bit. Let the nervous system chill out. Step number 3, once you've created that release, take a deep breath. Big breath out. Return to the present moment. Step number 4, come to our staircase metaphor. You're looking at the top, you're overwhelmed. That was then, you've shook, you've breathed. Think of that one step you can take. What's one thing you can do to feel as though you're making small strides towards this bigger goal or vision? All right, and then lastly, step number 5, do just that one thing. Check it off. Know that you've done something today to move towards your bigger goal, your bigger project, bigger vision. You've done one thing, and tomorrow you can do another, and the next day another. Celebrate that one thing you did, and take a moment the rest of your day to relax, take care of yourself. Overwhelm is not a fun place to be, So allow yourself to just nourish after those emotions and celebrate what you did do. All right, so in conclusion, remember, consistency is key. If you are in that feeling of overwhelm, please next time use these 5 steps, shake it off, release, breathe into the present moment, and think of that one thing you can do to get to the top of your staircase. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, throw consistency in the comments below. And lastly, check out my offering free daily 5 worksheet to start setting your one thing a days in each major 5 goal categories. Thanks so much. See you soon.